From the subreddit Unpopular Opinion. If you're ordering for 10 plus people in a drive-thru, you're a bad person. Drive-thrus should be a quick grab and go. Don't make me, and everyone else, sit behind you for my 2 burritos for 15 minutes because you ordered 5 crave cases. If I go in, they serve drive-thru first, so I still wait. Calling ahead is an obvious exception. And it also depends on the order. If it's all fried food, the time difference between an order for 1 and an order for 10 is negligible. Nick Avocado reading this, male sighing. Hey, it's not for 10 people, it's for 3. I'm just a fat ass. Absolutely never have understood why anyone with a big order from their office or something would use the drive-thru. Call it in if you plan on doing this, otherwise you're just clogging the line for everyone else to even get their order in. Depends if you're traveling with Big Smoke or not. I'll never forget when I walked into a Subway to get myself lunch and there was only one person in front of me, yay, and then she pulled out a piece of paper, unfolded it, and I saw this long list for some whole office order, boo, sigh. Why didn't they call it in advance? Even if she had called right before getting in her car and coming over, it would have been faster/better. And to top it off, there was all kinds of special requests, for about 12 people with no 2 the same and none the standard item. And don't get me started on who wanted drinks and who wanted chips, and oh wow, look, she didn't even know they had cookies, maybe she should get some. I blame the restaurants more on that one. There is a very obvious solution of just having the big order car pull up to a parking spot to wait so that other cars can get their shit and get out. Typically, whenever a drive-thru restaurant isn't doing this, it's because either the manager/corporate doesn't allow it, or because the workers recognize that it makes no difference for that particular order. For example, if someone orders 5 large fries, and the people behind are only getting regular amounts of fries, the workers inside still have to make more fries and wait on them regardless of who gets their food first. If the person in front gets all of them and gets to go fast, then the person behind still has to wait for those fresh fries to finish cooking. There's zero difference in wait time for all the people who come after that bigger order. They usually will make larger orders pull up past the window so they can still get through smaller orders, at least where I live. Whenever we are lining up in the drive-thru for KFC, most of the time, the car in front of us takes 3 to 5 minutes somehow. Overall, we are in the drive-thru for a good 20 minutes. We don't take any more than a minute to collect our food at the food collection window. I've been in the drive-thru where they refused to take more orders because 2 or 3 jerks at the head of the line basically ordered enough food to keep the 3 employees present in the fast food place busy for a solid 30 plus minutes. I understand the pile of kids or multiple people. The ones who get me are the ones who are just themselves in the car and sit and ask the person about each item on the menu. Like they are ordering from a 5-star restaurant. I've been behind someone who just couldn't make up their mind and kept changing the order before. Ridiculous. Having spent a bit of time at a fast food place, the real answer is phone ahead. If you're ordering for that many people, call the place, give them your order by phone, and let them make everything ahead of time. It turns a huge wait into a convenient interaction for everybody, because the restaurant never wants to say no to a big order. A good restaurant literally parks them. What if the lobby is closed? I wouldn't call them bad people, maybe a little inconsiderate and annoying, but they're not evil. Big Smoke. Is it okay to use the drive-thru if you have the cast of Star Trek, The Next Generation with you? What about if Michael Dorn insists on ordering a MCDLT and refuses to accept that they don't make them anymore? Once I was at a Taco Bell drive-thru and a couple cars ahead of me was a cop. He was ordering for an entire shift of cops on duty for some special citywide event. I don't remember what it was. His order had like 150 items SMH. Well, bad person seems a bit strong. I definitely think it's a shitty thing to do though. Then there's me who asks, how many apple pies do you have? And then alright, we'll take them all. True and no way an unpopular opinion. If you're sitting in a drive-thru ordering for 10 people, you're also fat. Now that's true and unpopular. This goes for coffee too. Fucking first world problems. If you're giving people shit at drive-thru for ordering food, you're a bad person. Drive-thrus should be banned. Dear God, yes. Every damn time. I pull up for a $1 soda from McDonald's and in front of me is trailer trash Tammy with her alcoholic boyfriend and 7 kids in a Dodge Caravan. Pulls up to drive-thru, quiet kids. What y'all want to eat? I don't know. I want a chicken fried steak. I want mashed potatoes. I want a Whopper. You can't have a Whopper. What you want, Derek? Just get me a mu fucking oo. Kids screaming, cigarette smoke rolls out the window. choking me. It's been 20 minutes and Timmy still doesn't know what he wants. I'm trapped and can't leave. Finally get to the window and they pass out 17 drinks and 5 bags to them through her open door since the window won't roll down, and I get to the window so I can receive my 30-minute-old Diet Coke that I no longer want and regret. God, you hit a nerve on this one. Couldn't agree more. So tired of wanting a quick drip coffee order at one of those small espresso stands and thinking, oh, there's only one car, it couldn't possibly take that long. And then seeing some fat unmasked fuck take in 3 trays of iced latte whatevers for her LuLaRoe party. If you're ordering more than $20 worth of food from a drive-thru, you're a bad person. I agree. Drive-thrus are for convenience and speed. If you have a fat ass order or don't know what you want, take your ass inside. I have a family of 8. If you're behind me in a drive-thru, I apologize, but my kids deserve a happy meal too. And my family also deserves the convenience of the drive though. And in no way whatsoever does it make us bad PPL. Not to be the devil's advocate, but drive-thru options are built on the foundation of ease of access, not necessarily for speed. While some franchises like Chick-fil-A, curious where these aren't, base business model on quick drive-thru service, it is completely up to the discretion of the company where they sit on the quality/speed spectrum. Suck it up and Grubhub, my thug. I have a friend who worked at McDick's and he always said the unspoken rule was if you had more than 2 meals to order, you go inside. Any more than 2 and it just totally defeats the purpose of the drive-thru being quick. Just cook at home. Entitled much? Agreed, sometimes I'm going through a drive-thru just to get a iced coffee or something. People are such inconsiderate assholes sometimes. Especially parents in this situation because it's more convenient not to take their kids out of the car, but fuck if your 3 small kids don't know WTF they want to order or some shit, choose for them, stop asking for their opinion cause they gonna take forever to decide. The customer has every right to be there. Some people have big families, it's the same as going inside too. I feel this one up. Worked for a clown mascot years ago. It was always a drag when you'd get 3+ separate orders for one car, or the one specific time I took an order for almost $150 of just sandwiches. Drive-thru has always been meant for grab-and-go customers, not trolls or lazy whole families. Don't like it, take your business elsewhere, I guess. That customer has just as much right to be there. Have an upvote. Damn, do your job or some Ike. Oh my god, agree. I go to Starbucks before work a lot, usually hit the drive-thru and get a drink and 1 or 2 pastries. The other morning there was someone ahead of me taking forever. I watched the drinks come out. First an iced coffee, then a tray with 4 frappuccinos, then a few pastries. Like dude. If you know you have an order that's more complicated, don't be fucking lazy, walk in the store so you don't fuck up the entire flow of what is supposed to be an express line. Would you prefer it if 2 people in 2 separate cars ordered for 5 people each? You think that's unpopular? Because it's just you and a few others that want to get through the line fast? I wasn't always the villain. I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda. Well, when the sons of bitches lobbies are closed because no one's working, that's their problem. It's hell for us in the kitchen too. We have a timer. It keeps track of our drive-thru time. You ordering 15 trays of shit in the drive-thru FCKS up our average and gets us in trouble for being slow. The people that do this are the people that think we have everything pre-made and sitting inside/under a warmer. No, we have like 10-15 minute holding times at the most, and we usually prepare your food on order to avoid trashing any surplus and wasting food. It's hell for us. Hell for the people behind you. And evidently hell for you as well because you bitch about it when we can finally hand you your food. If it's more than the amount of seats in your car, use the lobby. Hell, just the other day we had someone in the drive-thru order 25 double cheeseburgers and 25 medium fries just out of the blue. We had to toss extra shit on the grill. Get a whole thing of cheese from the cooler. And use about 6 bags of fries, 4 minutes each. Agreed. I hate when I pull up and see someone ahead of me reading the list off their phone ordering for the entire office. Except when you are not allowed in the restaurant. I call ahead if I have a big order so they can prepare. They don't always, but at least I gave them a heads up before I arrived. OMG. This is my curse. 9 times out of 10 I'll get stuck behind an idiot who order 3+ meals. I end up waiting 10 or more minutes in line for something simple that I ordered. Can I have 2 number 9s? Technically, it's far more efficient at saving all the time that would have been required to transfer from customer to customer.